It's the SMT Media Network back with another video. This one, an NBA topic. We're going to talk Oklahoma City Thunder and New York Knicks. And really, I want to focus on the New York Knicks. This is a team that I have not made a video on yet. This will be kind of the first one in which I discuss who they are as a team, where they stand within their conference, and how things are probably going to play out for them in the future. I'm going to use this Oklahoma City Thunder game as kind of a benchmark for who the New York Knicks are. The New York Knicks, as a team, kind of ranked like third in the Eastern Conference. You get the impression they're a good team. In my opinion, from what I observe and what I see, they are a good team. They have some really solid players. I'm a big fan of Jalen Brunson. I'm a big fan of Cat as an offensive force. He's a unique talent at that position. At center, his ability to stretch the floor, get your rebounds, very good scorer. You know, he's an impressive player. And I think Jalen Brunson might be one of the most underrated players in the league. And people do give him credit, and I still think he's even better than that. He's very good. And they've got a couple other nice little pieces. You know, Josh Hart's a tough player. OG is a nice player too. But this team is not part of the elite class. The elite class in the conference, folks, this is a two-way race. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics are a proven commodity, a championship team that has returned everybody from their championship run for the most part. You know, you taking the Celtics to the NBA Finals is a very likely possibility. If they're healthy, especially, you know, why would you go with something else? The Cavs, if you watch them play basketball, are the best team in the NBA. Their offense, their ability to create points, move the ball, get good quality looks, well coached, they defend, they have pace when they want to, they dictate the game. Most of the Cavs games are blowouts, and they've beat all the best teams in the league. They're the best team in the NBA. The Knicks can't compete with those guys. They can compete with the Magic. Paolo's back. We'll see where that goes. They can compete with the Bucks too, I think. I still think the Bucks beat them in a series, honestly. You know, the Bucks have really turned around their season. I mean, that's how I see the East. And after watching this game tonight, you could see that the Thunder and the Knicks are in totally different stratospheres. The Knicks shot 4 of 32 from 3. They probably should have stopped taking threes after the 15th shot. They should not have taken that many threes, knowing they were off tonight. They shot 12% from 3. What was working for them was getting in the paint. Their free throw shooting was excellent. They lost the rebounding, segment. They did a nice job getting offensive rebounds, but they shot poorly, so they weren't really able to capitalize. They were actively, trying to attack defensively. But the Thunder are just a better team. They just have more guys on their team that are able to make more plays, especially defensively. They gave the Knicks a hard time. They made the Knicks settle for those threes. New York loved the threes, and the threes didn't fall. The lead, I think, hit 30 points tonight. The Thunder were up big for most of the game. It was the whole time I was watching, like for 3 quarters or whatever, and I really didn't want to watch, but I wanted to watch because I wanted to make this video about the Knicks. The Knicks are like a second-tier team. They are not like the Thunder. They are not like the Cavs. They are not like the Celtics. They just are not. I don't think they're like the Rockets. I just don't. And tonight you kind of got to see that if you watch the game. Now, if you're a New York Knicks fan and you're blinded by the blue shades, or whatever, however you want to say it, by the New York City shades, you're probably going to disagree with this take. But as constructed, you look at the way this team plays this year compared to last year, they went from being, a tough defensive team, which kept them in games last year, to now, because Cat's not really a good defender. This and Jalen Brunson, they got a couple of good defenders, but that does not carry the team. The Thunder have good defenders at every position. So when I look at the stats from the Thunder, you're getting 19 out of J-Dub. You're getting 39 out of Shea. He's the best. Shea deserves the MVP. Shea got you 39. He was basically just creating offense, getting buckets tonight. He was 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He was 15 from 21 from the field. I mean, you want to talk about efficient? He was a plus 18, plus minus. Shea is the best. Isaiah Joe off the bench got you 31. 11 and 16 shooting, 8 for 11 from 3. Pretty amazing. Lou Dort was good, defensively. He's excellent. Kaysen Wallace, he's been playing really good. Against the Cavs, he got you some points. Tonight, he wasn't really doing that, but obviously they're just a very good defensive team. Isaiah Hartenstein didn't score much, but his impact was felt in every other facet of the game. But the Thunder were in full control of this game. The Knicks were never even competitive within the game. The lead blew up to 30 points. Never looked back. I don't think they ever cut it below 20. I think I saw it got down to 21 points maybe at some point in the fourth quarter. Kel Bridges got you 0 points. 0 for 9 from the field goals. 0 for 7 from 3. OG only got you 4. Cat was 23 points. He had a negative 10 plus minus. Jalen Brunson got you 27. A negative 23 plus minus. He was 12 of 12 from the free throw line, 7 of 15 overall, but the Thunder are too good. You can't do it with one or two guys. That's what I think people need to understand about the Thunder. You cannot beat them. You will not beat them with one or two guys. It takes a team to beat them. That's how the Cavs beat them. Donovan Mitchell didn't do anything offensively outside of making a few good passes and hitting a few shots. They did a nice job of containing him. OKC really did a good job of containing Donovan Mitchell. Shout out to Lou Dort. Josh Hart got you 16. It's not enough. Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, and a little bit from Josh Hart is not enough to compete with a team like the Thunder. It's not enough. The Knicks aren't beating the Thunder. The Knicks aren't beating the Cavs. The Knicks aren't beating the Celtics. They're the next tier. They're the next echelon. They're a good team. They're not a great team. Are they a playoff team? Absolutely. You can argue their seeding. That's fine. They won't finish ahead of the Celtics, and they won't finish ahead of the Cavs. They won't beat those two teams in a series. The team's not constructed to beat those teams. In my estimation, and this is out of respect to Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and OG. Out of respect to them, in a series against Boston, I'll give the Knicks 1 game. In a series against the Cavs, I give them 1 game. Out of just respect for those players, because I think they're very, very good. That's all I got. The Knicks are a good team. They are not a great team. They cannot beat the upper echelon teams. And that's just who they are. And the OKC Thunder are in a totally different stratosphere compared to the Knicks. The Thunder are a championship type team. The Knicks aren't even close.